It's me, Carmine DeStefano, the Bookman. Halo shit, it sucks, I can't stand it. Originally created by Bungie before they went all Destiny and then transferred to 343 Industries, Halo revolves around biologically generated and enhanced human beings known as Spartans, with one starring role John, or Master Chief, and his AI intelligence, Cortana. And it pretty much is them trying to solve the problems of the universe by saving everything from extinction by this Halo thing flying in space that is just another one of your first-person shooters. But it was like one of the original first-person shooters that helped get the Xbox and Xbox 360 on the map. How? I have no fucking clue. Because like all first-person shooters, the peripherals are horrible, the weapon selections are just whatever you can find on the ground, there are very few ammo recharges, and pretty much you're slated to having to use the same weapons your enemies use. And those enemies are pretty fucking comical. Covenant, or whatever the fuck the other ones are called, they all look like cartoon characters. And I don't mean cartoon characters, you know, like those European neo-adult cartoons, or even hentai cartoons that's more or less adult as well. I'm talking Looney Tunes cartoons comical. They're fucking horrendous. And pretty much you're overwhelmed by enemies constantly, with autosaves coming seemingly randomly, leaving you to having to face hordes over and over and over again because you keep dying. This is the solo campaign, of course. We'll get into the multiplayer soon. But like I said, you keep dying, and one of the best parts about it is there are vehicles that also explode that you'll need sometimes to get to certain areas. Problem is, sometimes all those vehicles are destroyed by the time you actually can use them, so to get to the next area you pretty much have to reload the whole area anyway. And I love, so much so, when I'm going through countless enemies, dying constantly, and then trying it for the 15th time only to be felled by a vehicle coming out of nowhere and leveling me. Like roadkill. That's always fun. Not to mention the fact that 3 of the now 5 main titles, though there are Halo Reach and Halo Wars and all that other stuff, the 3 of the main titles resulted in you having to drive a tank out of a collapsing infrastructure with some of the worst vehicle controls ever. So, limited weapons, limited grenades, limited resources to fight hordes of enemies. The storyline's gotta be good, right? Wrong! The same save the universe from extinction bullshit that then goes from this Halo to Cortana herself being deprecated. That's fantastic. So it's gotta be the multiplayer that brings people there. But the multiplayer is pretty limited as well, with 2 to 5 minute battles that take 18 years to get an actual queue to start these things up, which more or less is relegated to, can you find the good weaponry lying around somewhere, or are you stuck with the shit weaponry that's the default starting gear? That's what it comes down to. So yes, what will happen is, by the time you get a Halo game, everybody's been playing it for 18,000 hours, and you're just gonna get slaughtered. So, pretty much there is no real gaming experience or enjoyable experience in these games, yet people love them. Again, it put Microsoft's consoles on the map. It made people want to buy first-person shooters. What exactly is it about this shit that people love? Overall, seeing as how these games are shit, yet they're so highly touted and people have come back to them so many times, that makes Halo overrated. Thank you all for watching. I have more for you soon to come, so stay tuned, take care, and have a great day.